eerie music fades in. The tone is mysterious yet calm. In the summer of 1985, a magician named Jonathan Creed stepped onto a small stage in Reno, Nevada, to perform a trick that, according to him, would change the history of illusion forever. He called it the Final Vanish. The room was packed. Cameras were rolling. And within minutes, Jonathan Creed would vanish. Not just from the stage, but from the world itself. Jonathan wasn't a household name, but in the underground magic circles of the early 80s, he was known for his obsession with real disappearance. He didn't just want to make doves or cards vanish. He wanted to make himself disappear completely, without smoke or mirrors. He told his assistant, Marla Jensen, that he had been studying forgotten methods, techniques used by magicians from the 1800s who supposedly crossed the line between illusion and the impossible. Marla thought it was just part of the act. It wasn't. On the night of June 14, 1985, the show began as usual. The audience was restless. The air was thick with cigarette smoke and anticipation. Jonathan walked onto the stage wearing his signature black coat and a strange silver ring that he'd never worn before. He smiled, bowed deeply, and said, "Tonight, I'll perform the world's first perfect disappearance." He asked for silence. The lights dimmed. From beneath a velvet curtain, his assistant rolled out a tall, narrow cabinet-polished wood. No trapdoors, no false panels. Jonathan stepped inside. He closed the door himself. 10 seconds passed. Then 20. A faint humming sound filled the room, low and metallic, like electricity in the walls. And then the cabinet shook. When the door was opened, Jonathan Creed was gone. No smoke, no fluss, no body. Just a faint smell of ozone, like the air after a lightning strike. The crowd erupted in applause, thinking it was part of the act. But when Marla tried to repeat the reveal for the cameras, she realized the truth. The cabinet was empty. The hidden compartment was missing. And Jonathan Creed was never seen again. Police searched the theater for days. The only clue was a single photograph, found in Jonathan's dressing room. It showed him performing the same trick months earlier, but behind him, in the reflection of a mirror, there was another version of himself watching. No one could explain it. In the years that followed, strange rumors spread. Some claimed Jonathan reappeared in different cities, always older, always silent, always wearing that same silver ring. Others said he had found a way to step behind reality, using a technique magicians had whispered about for centuries. The crossing. A method so dangerous, it was banned from every major magic guild in the United States after 1947. 30 years later, in 2015, a collector in Arizona bought a locked trunk from an estate sale belonging to Marla Jensen, Jonathan's old assistant. Inside the trunk was the original cabinet door, and carved into the wood, barely visible, were the words. It worked. Paul's soft music fades out. To this day, no one knows where Jonathan Creed went or if he ever truly came back. Some magicians say he discovered something that night that wasn't meant to be found. Others believe